I've been to the most haunted place on Earth, and the chilling encounters I had will make your skin crawl. It was a crisp autumn evening when I ventured into the heart of the eastern Japan to explore what many claim is the most haunted place on Earth, the Aokigahara Forest, or as it's often called, the Suicide Forest, located at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan. Known for its eerie reputation and tragic history, this dense forest is notorious for being the final destination for many seeking to end their lives. Its reputation for haunting occurrences only adds to the legend. My journey began with a sense of foreboding as our small group of adventurers, guided by a local historian with extensive knowledge of the forest's dark past, entered the forest's shadowy embrace. The dense canopy of trees blocked out most of the daylight, casting eerie, shifting shadows on the ground as we walked. As we ventured deeper into the forest, an unsettling quiet enveloped us. The usual sounds of wildlife were conspicuously absent, replaced by a profound silence that seemed to press in from all sides. It was during this silence that the first of our chilling encounters occurred. We stumbled upon an old, weathered sign, partially obscured by undergrowth. The sign, written in Japanese and partially faded, bore a warning about the dangers of the forest. But what sent a shiver down my spine were the faded handprints smeared on it, evidence of desperate, last moments. Continuing on, we reached a clearing where the ground was littered with abandoned personal items: a lone, broken umbrella, a discarded pair of shoes, and faded photographs. These artifacts seemed to whisper the stories of those who had wandered into the forest, never to return. The historian told us that such items were often left behind by individuals who, overcome by the forest's oppressive atmosphere, had decided to take their own lives. As night fell, our group set up camp in a small, open area. The historian shared stories of ghostly apparitions and unsettling experiences that others had reported. Skeptical but intrigued, I tried to dismiss the growing sense of unease settling over me. That is, until the first encounter occurred. In the dead of night, I was jolted awake by an icy chill and a faint, mournful cry drifting through the trees. Struggling to rationalize the sound, I ventured outside the tent to investigate. As I stood alone in the darkness, the forest seemed to close in around me. Shadows danced at the edge of my vision, and the mournful cry grew louder, more distinct. It was a haunting, almost human sound that seemed to be right next to me, yet no one was there. The next morning, we continued our exploration, and the forest's sinister aura only grew stronger. We found a trail of broken branches and a small, makeshift shrine where offerings of food and trinkets had been left. The historian explained that these were often placed by people trying to appease the restless spirits or seek protection from the forest's malevolent influence. My final encounter was perhaps the most disturbing. As we prepared to leave the forest, I felt a sudden, overwhelming sense of dread, as though something unseen was following us. When we reviewed the photos taken during our visit, one image stood out. A shadowy figure, vaguely human in shape, standing behind a tree, partially obscured, and yet unmistakably present. The experience left me with an unsettling feeling that lingers to this day. The Aokigahara Forest, with its chilling encounters and somber history, proved to be every bit as haunting as its reputation suggests. For those brave enough to venture into its depths, be prepared for an experience that will make your skin crawl and leave you questioning the boundary between the living and the dead. If you found these spine-chilling encounters as intriguing and unsettling as I did, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest adventures into the world's most mysterious and haunted locations. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Have you ever visited a place with a dark history? I'd love to hear your stories. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who love a good ghost story. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the unknown.